can't lose.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. They are down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now we'll see how they overcome it.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Now here's Dort. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Lock at 6. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded closely. Good.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And that one's good, Morant.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And the first one drops. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
And Morant gets it to go.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Here's Williams. Edey with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Took him no time at all on that one.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Edey. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Memphis leading by 5. And here is Wells. He's guarded by Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort misses. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Wells dishes to Morant. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Jackson from long range. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells.
Number 7, Santi Aldama.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Takes a three. The Thunder with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now here's Morant for three. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 9.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Williams for three, rebounded by Jackson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 11 points for John Morant.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Payne for three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Holmgren the screen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. Morant finds Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Morant. Off target from the wing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there with the step-back J. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 13. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
They've got Jackson. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama with the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now Clark After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Clark. Jackson in the corner. No good on the triple. Under trailing by 14. Caruso kicks to Wallace. Off target from three-point range. And here's Kennard. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, Luke Kennard's mid-range game on point right there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Pippen. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. Morant finds Pippen. Puts up a deep three. Thunder with the rebound. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Pippen. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Poked away. Stolen by Pippen. All alone. And it's Pippen with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Off target, his 6th miss and 13 attempts from the floor. Pippen finds Bain. Jackson with it. Jacks up a three. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. To the paint. Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Bain passes to Jackson. Wants to get it to Morant, and does. The shot by Wells, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The line for the Thunder, Williams, taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. And And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Now here's Morant for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Williams' shot is off. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Jackson finds Payne. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Wells passes to Clark. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Holmgren wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Pass to Wells. Over Williams. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Wallace. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Dort. Now Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Guarded by Jackson. With 2 seconds left. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance. Making a difference from long range in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The Thunder shooting well, 50% from the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Wells. Morant with it from outside the arc. Dort grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Dort with the ball. Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Memphis with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Pass to Edey over Hartenstein. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Bane kicks to Morant. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. For the 3, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Wells. 22 points for him.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Bane, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 6 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Bane passes to Jackson. Here's Edey. He's defended by Hartenstein. The kick out to Bane. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 12 points for him.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Holmgren. He has 5. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity, but Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be onto something, David. Thank you. What a spin move to get closer. 8 points for Williams.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Morant with it. Dort covering. Wells dishes to Morant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Dort. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Dort. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Missed inside. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Bane banked in off the glass. Bane's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
He takes it in, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
This one for 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And he gets the bucket.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to Edey. Now Bane. The 3 from Morant. And that one is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Brandon Clark is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Count it.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Aldama finds Jackson for 3. Pippen nailed from three-point land.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Inside, and Wiggins throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Kennard. Back to Clark. Here's Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Outside for Jackson. Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Pass to Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama passes to Clark. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And it's Wiggins missing. Memphis has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Jackson, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Wiggins. There's the three. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Now, here's Kennard. Jackson finds Clark. Williams with the steal. Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Cans it from downtown. Pippen's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace looking for an opening. And the jam by Wallace.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Nails the baby hook.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Pass to Pippen. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Dort.
Grizzlies foul. Luke Kennard. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Luguentz Dort. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Dort.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Konchar's checked in for Kennard. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. All free throws good from Dort. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wells passes to Morant. No good on the 3. And it's Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but It isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Morant. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Ja Morant.
To way before I had you writing some words. But then again, I can be.
I watch the moon all the time thinking about you.
I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I'm living together.
For the visiting team.
Well, this has...
So tonight, complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't breathe on.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for New York, Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. To the middle, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it